Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 125 of Black Lake Settlers. So, you're going to get a little bit of deja vu here, and that's because my save game file corrupted a little and I had to use a backed up autosave. So we're still sort of tidying up the depends situation, so I apologize for that. Try to do that quickly. And then what occurs to me is that I am in dire need of gold more so than any other material. So I'm going to... deep drill. I'm going to have all of my miners focus on gold acquisition. Alright, Valentin, thanks for being bait. This is Valentin's arm as a result. Alright, so we still need to bury depends again. I know, deja vu. So here's the bionic arm, and that's going to Valentin. And then I want to get off this rock as fast as I can because it is very clear that I've upset Randy and he's trying to murder me. Yo, Jarrett, stop that. I'll just unpower that for now. I don't need the slate, buddy. Alright, so here comes Mr. Cranky Winker. And we'll destroy him. Caravan request. Bionic hearts for gold, plasteel, and uranium. 1 uranium? See, the thing is, I'm gonna need to make so many, yeah, that's cool and all, but it's too expensive. I would need to make a bunch of bionic hearts using advanced components to then gain gold to make advanced components. That's kind of backwards. Alright, Mr. Centipede, how does my uranium turret to your face feel? Good old slugs to the face. Now, double slugs to the face. Come on. Connect. Y'all making me sad. There we go. This is what got Depends killed, is the slugs missing continuously. You know, he's about the size of a barn door, right? There we go. Okay. Turning these off. Nara was already out here replacing cabling. That's funny. Not safe, but funny. Let's go and unrestrict everyone. Some good old social fighting. Quit it, you two. Don't make me split you up and give you timeouts. Because I will. Alright, so what is really important is I get that cable built so that we can then use the gold drills. Because without... Oh, Chief, haul all the gold. Without gold, we won't be making advanced components. Alright, so the psychic drone has ended. That doesn't stop Griffin. Griffin, how about you go tend to yourself? You're gonna definitely mental break here. Okay, I might have averted that. I hope. Let's hope. So here, Depends is... Author Doc, great. Sorry, I should have been more careful. Speaking of Doc, you are going to be our new farmer. Because Wolf is too busy to be bothered with that. At this point, I'm going to queue up the pods that I need. I believe, because of Depends' death, that these are the ones I need. And we'll get as many of the resources loaded up into them as possible. So he's binging. Doesn't sound all that healthy. That doesn't look like a binge. There we go. Now that looks like a binge. Griffin, you're already pretty teed off. Oh, yep. That's okay. One binging and one dazed. Nice. The people in this area are so productive. We'll have a lot of repairs to do here in the kill box and the walls and all that. 0 day. I'm gonna have you apparently consume bear meat. No, I'm gonna have you haul this bear meat to storage. Alright, I don't really care what side of the freezer it's on. I guess that's good enough. Let's start hulling the bear skin. Our gold drills are fully operational. And then this is for anti-sapping defenses, just because I'm really tired of sappers going through that area. So we'll set that up. A Psychic Soothe, but on here and for females. Well, the females were already doing fine. It was the males that were having a hard time with, you know, psychosis. So that's less useful. Yeah, this base is becoming a bit too large to be managed by the skeleton crew that we have. That was a really weird way to go. Alright, so all the repairs must be done if Wolf is hauling. And, well, not hauling, is growing. So I'm going to stack all this up. That's fine. He's the only one I don't care that goes into a daze, because he's in rehab. Alright, come on. DQ snapped out of it. That's good. That means we can dump that out. Sylvie's pregnant. Yeah, I don't know how. There is literally functionally no way that she became pregnant. Because there's no males around. But, you know, whatever, I guess. I don't even... Yeah, my brain doesn't... whatever. Okay. Well, we'll get her into a pod before she gives birth, because I have less than zero interest in having another Muffalo calf. Actually, we have just enough advanced components to get 4 new pods built, so... because we have 1 component loaded up. We're going to send 40 components and 11 advanced. And hopefully this caravan has stuff I need. Alright, so we'll get pods built one at a time. But these are all the remaining pods yet to be built that I think we need. Launching. Alright, so we're just going to focus on building this one because we don't want Sylvie to give birth, basically. Alright, and aesthetics. She was doing it. Oh, great. Alright, all loaded up. Now, Lenka, you're definitely my best negotiator. Let's see if these guys have any gold. If they don't, it's fine. I've been mining it. I've been mining it faster than I can process it. So what you got? You got no gold. You do have steel. I have a lot of silver on me, so I don't really mind spending. So we'll buy your chem fuel, your components. I will send you... We'll make stuff out of heavy fur, not bear skin. So we'll just sell all the bear skin. Thrumbo jackets. Ooh, you can't afford all this stuff, can you? My stuff's too fancy. Chocolate? Why not? Okay, that looks about good, about right. It's a lot of good stuff. Okay, next up. If we sold... Wow, why is there slate blocks? Manufactured textiles, leathers, heavy fur. Copy and paste. So the chem fuel will be very, very handy in powering the base while we wind down. So our anti-sap defenses are done. They didn't have gold. We'll have to keep mining it, but that's totally fine. Zelda. Let's get you to go up here and to move this drill. And this is uranium. Perfect. Then we keep running out of our Molotovs, don't we? Whatever. I think Zero Day brought it home. So with all of the components that we've been getting, we're not really going to need to make components anymore, which is great. We'll just make advanced components and keep cranking them out until we have every pod built. And these guys are obviously getting gold pretty quickly. We will run out that node probably sooner or later. Additionally, we're going to want... Well, actually, I'm not even going to have it be a stockpile. Wolf. We have to then tribute... Depends again. Alright. And forbid it, so we don't use it. All set. Trying to get the chem fuel somewhere safe. We definitely could, well, let's do it. We could change these beds around. Wolf, you're nearby. Now, of course, having them all on top of one another poses a separate problem, which is that they will have disturbed sleep, but it is a way to conserve material. So if I move this bed here, okay, it no longer connects to the... Okay, that's fine. I don't know how many beds we need. Also doesn't really matter. Oops. We'll just put all the beauty sort of where they sleep. Lenka, you are going to be with 0 Day in this bed. Velix in this one. And we'll get that all sorted out. I guess for happiness, we can start doing meals again. We certainly have the rice for it. Hauling 60 gold, that's great. As you can see, these pods are getting constructed. Do I have a lack of beds? Why are you leaving through that? Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I might need one more bed, but we could just use the one that Deep is sleeping on. So this is for Sylvie, and then the 3 animals that we have on this tile, Kazumi, Defiler, and Daphne. And then 4 standing people, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 12 back home, so so we need a few more pods. We need, that's it. That's all the pods we're gonna need. So we'll try to get them stocked with materials as soon as we can. And I want to start mining uranium because I think that will be a good resource to have. Okay, that's on. Lovely. We might not have enough steel for all of it, but we have a pretty fair amount. And providing that Randy doesn't mess with us more than he already has, we'll be pretty good. to take off. Now that it is spring, we'll be able to keep the flowers planted. I think. I hope. As you can see, Jack Frost here is dying. Deef is 90% done with his addiction, which is awesome. I think I'm just going to cremate. Corpses. Guess I should have copied and pasted the storage, but whatever. Corpse, human-like, of strangers. I do find it interesting that you don't really treat allies the way you treat your own. You'd think, at least for allies, you would treat them nicely, but nope, not really. They're treated just like strangers. Look at all those advanced components rolling off the line. So, 12, 24, 36, 48. That is the net. That is what we need to take off. So 16 times 14 is 224. So we need 224 uranium. So I was right that uranium is going to be the bottleneck here. We will need 120 times 16 steel. So we will need 1900 steel. And we have only 1200 in storage. That is also somewhat of the bottleneck, but we can ship some steel from home, because home is... Actually, home doesn't have that much steel. Although there are probably still some... Yeah, there's a lot of slag left, and there might even be some other stuff left around. Oh my goodness. Compacted machinery landing into my kill box is hilarious. And a bulk goods trader. Well, that will help out. Cool. Very cool. Maybe this is Randy's apology. Oh, I just jinxed myself, didn't I? I guess we'll see if I'm jinxed or not. So I actually probably don't need to buy gold. I think we're pretty good, given that we're mining a bunch. Lenko, you are cleaning dirt somewhere, so I can cancel your task. What you got for me, Mr. Bulk Goods? An advanced component. I'd need to sell some stuff. I guess I'm okay with that. Steel. There's no way I'm going to use all this muffalo wool. I'm just not going to need it. So we'll keep these dusters and sell the crappier ones. Alright. Sell the low quality pants. They have gold. I don't know. Maybe I'll just buy the gold. Because it would be safer if my miners here were closer to the town in case of danger. So not having them all the way out in the arse end of nowhere is good protocol. The thing is, there's just not that much left to mine. Like how they were like, oh, we'll just trade spots here. No, can you stop? And then... there we go. Alright, so this was just standard steel. Cows join. No, you don't. Oh, I already have another boomalope. This is why I don't invite strange animals into my home. So most of these have all... actually, we have all the steel that we needed. We are just waiting on a little bit of uranium. So, Sheba, that's on you. Go get uranium. I'm going to reduce the amount of stuff we need down to 2, because we just don't have that many people to use it. So all the steel and components delivered to every one of these pods. That's great. Who's been bleeding here? Oh, cow and bull. Yeah, I did just slaughter them, didn't I? So we're waiting on like 18 more advanced components, and right now we're maxed out at 30, because that's what I have it maxed at. So I'm going to send these 30 over to my team. Nice, didn't land in the walls. Everything's going kind of smooth, isn't it? Too smooth. Alright, because of my excitement, what I'm going to do is have all of my crafters take wake up. Another AI persona core, that's cute. Like I'd need that. So we still have yet to haul this gold, which is good. We're starting to accumulate quite a lot of silver as well. We have seven-ish grand of silver. More maybe, because we don't have it stockpiled. Yeah, more. That's not a bad thing. Being wealthy, no shame in it. Now look at these pods getting all constructed and whatnot. At this point, we probably don't need the pets to be haulers anymore. Not really. So I will load them up into the pods next, as we are dreadfully low on food. Oh my god, I just noticed. So DQ will do some butchering in a moment. Man, we barely need any more. That's insane. Alright, so here is a big thing to do. Launching a giant group. I think it's about time to send all of our boomlopes to our ally. All right. Maybe make another ally. I know, crazy, right? But maybe we'll leave being a good neighbor. I mean, that's not gonna make us... Oh no, we're already friends with them. Oh, well, that's good to know. Okay, well, we're making friends, not allies. Let's see, we need 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That sounds about right, because we sent 30, and we needed 48. How'd you get in here? Benjamin Rabbit or whatever? What was his name? Bopping all the field mice on the head? As you can see, I haven't been a kid in a while, so I don't really recall that story. Cut plants. What we really need is... Oh, you know what? I need one more pod, don't I? Because of Deef. So we need not 18, but 21. Because Deef will actually be joining us. At this point, it looks like Plasteel's the bottleneck. This Plasteel node's just about tapped, though. What's here? Steel and more steel. Maybe I can find some Plasteel. I don't see any nodes around my base that could possibly be Plasteel other than maybe this one. Here could be as well. So what I'll do is I'll mine the hell out of this. Alright, what is this? Uranium? Cool, but not useful. Why would you go on an insulting spree? You weren't even that low of a mental state. That seems just evil. And wrong. Yeah, so we're waiting on Plasteel. Jesus. Really having a blowout there. Oh, and I'm losing marine armor. And in fact, DQ is now a little naked. That's kind of funny. Well done, guys. Good social fight. Nice and productive. Good way to hash out your feelings. This tile, we have actually plenty of Plasteel. Let's go ahead and send some of this home. Let's send 300 of it back. Alright, at least he's wearing a shirt. Zelda, you have to do it because Sheba don't haul. Deef, you are so close to almost out of there. It is ridiculous. Prisoner, let's recruit. Well, I'm going to wait until he actually gets formally 100%. Beauty here. 17, 21, 26. Yeah, I've made the remaining bedrooms beautiful, haven't I? Okay, nice. We're working on advanced components again. It would go much faster if Zelda, you would load. And guys, I'm fairly certain that this might be the last episode, providing nothing terrible happens. I might have it just go a little longer, and it'll be the last, which seems crazy. So just to fill you all in on what's going on, we are I've been asking my patrons to give me feedback and to toss ideas about series to do next. So they've submitted a bunch of ideas, and they'll go to poll, and all of you then will be able to vote on what your favorite of their ideas are. So if you want to submit an idea and you're a patron already, go ahead, hop on Discord, drop me a line. If you aren't a patron yet and you want to submit your idea, it doesn't actually cost that much, like $1 a month to submit an idea to possibly be in the running for, deciding what the next series will be. And then, of course, the most popular idea becomes the replacement for Black Lake, and my favorite idea will then become a Twitch live series. So that is what's going on the horizon. I think I'm excited about it. Hopefully you guys are too. All right, so we're waiting on 21 advanced components. What has got you guys? Oh, because you got super insulted. That makes sense. I think at this rate, walking out here to smelt is probably a waste of my time. Deef, you are done. Let's have you get recruited. You'll have the imprisoned debuff for a bit, but all in all, I don't think you're gonna mind. Alright, DQ. Take care of yourself. Your mood literally could not be lower. Good old infinite chem reactor, still being reliable as always. Which is good, because now that we have no boomalopes... Oh, speaking of boomalopes, I really hope they have a good life now that they're with my ally. But yeah, as I was saying, now that we have no boomalopes, it is a little bit more expensive to keep these powered generators going. Because they were making a good bit of our chem fuel automatically. Or not automatically, but being milked for it. Alright, the components are no longer necessary here, so let's get rid of them. And just so that we don't have any additional blowouts, what I'm going to do is have my guys that are presenting mental break problems have super recreation. They'll just recreate as much as they want until there's none left to do. Really? You'd haul that? Alright, I am forbidding this. Trying to keep DQ from doing anything that's going to have a mental break, because traveling as far as he wants to travel is going to drive him insane. That was Zelda initiated, and DQ turned him. I think they've been flirting with each other for a while now, and obviously that hasn't really worked. Wow, Griffin really got tooled up. He's been in the hospital in traction for a while now. We are at 18. We only need really 3 more. That's pretty close. Getting pretty close. Getting rid of the big old ugly zones that I don't need anymore. Looking at my resources, yeah, I have plenty. No issue there. 19, 20. Nope. Velocat's last dabs. All right, 21. We're going to have to go in a few different trips here. So there is trip number 1. And launch. All right, Wolf, where are you? Oh, you don't need to do that anymore, buddy. We're past that now. This is the end game. Bunch of hands-on for... Alright, so idle people can just go ahead and enter. Wow, come on. Storm. Chief. Find a pod. Lenka. Find a pod. Velik. Find a pod. Zero Day. Griffin. It's kind of fun. Put them all in there. Valentin. We clearly kicked Defiler out of a pod that he was supposed to stay in. Alright, Wolf. It's time to leave. I think a lot of you saw this coming. I honestly do. But if you didn't see this coming, here's a reference that you'll appreciate. Alright, Wolf, time to join the rest of the crew. Let's avoid landing on each other, if we could. So the idea here was to have Cupid. I really thought I told everyone to... Oh, no, not open. Enter. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. Enter. All right, so who's left? Just clicking on them to make sure that they're in. And they're in. What about you, Chris? Cupid? They're all in? Sweet. All right, well, our founders are here. They started this whole mess, and they'll be the last ones entering the pods to end this whole mess. I am, in fact, marooning Doc here, but he's got a big old base and a lot of wealth, so I don't feel that bad about it. We don't bring freeloaders here. If you have any feedback, or like this series, or liked my channel, or anything, think about becoming a patron. Thinking about supporting me for the future. I have a lot of projects on the horizon, and I do hope that they entertain you. If you have any questions about this series, or about the spirit of the series, or the rules of the series, just drop me a line. And as always, I do hope that you tune in next time. So let's go ahead and do a launch report. Oh yeah, we're ready to launch. All right, guys. Well, it was an absolute pleasure. At times, I wasn't even sure that this was accomplishable, but yet it was. So here we are. Let me just lower the volume there so you can hear me. And here we go. The credits. It's quite a lot of people that escaped. Wow, that's a big ship. These colonists were left behind. And let's cue the lovely credit music. I'll catch y'all in a future series. Adios, friends.